We are solving principles of economics mankiw chapter 4 problems and applications part. So first question is explain the following statements into supply and demand diagrams. When a cold snap hits Florida, the prices of orange juice rises and in supermarket throughout the country. So cold weather damages the orange crop, so reducing the supply of oranges. So supply curve will obviously shift towards left, S1, S2, no change in demand curve. So obviously what is happening, prices will go up from P1 to P2 and quantity is from Q1 to Q2. So prices will go up and quantity will also fall. So P goes up, quantity falls. So this is the first part done. Second, when weather turns warm in New England every summer, the prices of hotel rooms in Caribbean resorts plummet. So people often travel to Caribbean from the New England to escape the cold weather. So demand for Caribbean hotels will obviously goes high. So here supply of hotel is not changing, only demand. But what is happening there? The prices of the hotel rooms will go up. In the summer, fewer people travel to Caribbean since the northern climates are much more pleasant. So this results in a fall in the demand, but supply is unchanged. So D1 to D2, so quantity of Caribbean hotel rooms fall. And obviously as a result of that, prices will go down. So both will see a fall. Okay, next C is when a war breaks out in the Middle East, the prices of the gasoline rises and the price of the Cadillac falls. So Cadillac is actually not at all a fuel efficient car, fuel inefficient car. So as a result of that, markets will be affected. So supply demand is same, supply will shift to the left. As a result of that, quantity falls and price rises, quantity demanded falls. And in case of used Cadillacs, obviously people want to sell it, so supply want to, and as demand is also falling, so as a result of that, so there is again prices will go down and quantity supplied will go up. Next, an increase in the demand for notebooks raises the quantity of notebooks demanded, but not the quantity supplied. Is a statement true or false? So statement that in general is a false statement. Now let me explain why. Let me just do a diagram. S D1 D2. So quantity of notebooks, prices of notebooks here. So increase in the demand for notebooks results in an increased quantity supplied, and the only way the statement would be true is if the supply curve was vertical line. Okay, so as a supply is not a vertical line, in case of a supply is vertical, so then you see the story is different, and D1 to D2 this shifts actually increases, but in this case it is not happening. Next, 3. Consider the nature of minivans. For each of the events listed below, identify which of the determines the demand and supply are affected. Also indicate whether demand or supply is increased or decreased. Then show how the effect of the prices and the quantity on the minivans. People decide to have more children. So obviously more children means more number of people, more family members. So more family members actually increases the demand. From D1 will go from D1 to D2, supply will still be unchanged. As a result of that, prices will go up and quantity demanded will also go up. Next, a strike by steel works raises steel prices. So if a strike is by the steel workers, so the cost of the producing a minivan will increase. As a result of that, supply will be hit, so there will be a shift in the supply curve from S1 to S2, but demand will be unchanged. Okay, so as a result of that, P increases and Q falls. engineers develop a new automated machinery for the production of the minivan. Obviously this will go up, the production supply will go up, demand is unchanged. As a result of that, price goes down, quantity demanded goes up. Next, the price of station wagon rises. So station wagon is a kind of structure. This is there are substitutes to each other, so as a result of that, minivans will obviously have an increased demand. A stock market crash lowers people's wealth, so if people's wealth is there, so obviously demand curve will shift to the left. Okay, and as a result of that, supply will be same, demand will go down, P goes down, Q goes down, the entire market goes down. So that's it for this video. In the next video we'll be solving from 4 to 10.